A select few student athletes are making their collegiate futures official. Good morning, everybody. Brawley High School is a little more than a week away from wrapping up its school year, and 12 of its seniors have now signed on the dotted line. Earlier yesterday afternoon, the school held a letter of intent signing ceremony on the campus's new gym. The student athletes that signed are moving on to colleges and universities with a variety of scholarships from track and swimming to football, softball, and baseball. A few of the recipients will also continue their sport playing days on academic scholarships. News 11 Sports spoke to a number of the student athletes moving on who expressed thankfulness for their own dedication that made this day possible.
That feels great, getting to play going to university in the first place, or colleges, just wherever anyone's going, and getting to play the sport we love and been working so hard for.
To get here to this point, it's been longer than 4 years, and I'm really glad that all my hard work paid off.
It feels great that my hard work has paid off, and I'm excited to do the next chapter of my life.
Here's a complete list of the Brawley student athletes and their collegiate destinations. Jordan Brewer and Misael Soto are taking their track talents to Arizona Christian University. This while Isaiah Quiroz and Remington Campbell each find their future football homes. Continuing with our list, Jordan Hamilton broke CIF swimming records like they were going out of style. She'll take her act to William Jewell. Meanwhile, both Kaylin Gutierrez and Marticia Adams will continue their respective track careers in their chosen collegiate destinations. Well, the CIF San Diego section playoffs included Imperial Valley teams that saw postseason drama come to new heights this past weekend. Case in point, Division III softball championship game. Brawley came close, but couldn't even get a run, losing a close one to Horizon, just coming a little off of that title. But congratulations to them on a solid season. Meanwhile, in baseball, Division IV, Central, #1 overall tournament seed, gets eliminated courtesy of 9th-seeded Southwest. Congratulations, though, to the Spartans on an outstanding season as well. But Calexico, Bulldog up! They won, doubling up their opponent 8-4, and they'll move on. Welcome back, everybody. We're doing something special today. We're going to be talking World Cup soccer with local soccer expert and AWC head soccer coach Kenny Dale. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's exciting times. We're on the eve of the World Cup, which starts on the 12th, so that's coming up real quickly, and we're going to be talking about Team USA and Team Mexico. Let's start with the United States team and Pool G. Now, analyze this pool real quickly for us and tell us why it's considered the pool of death. Speaking of Klinsmann, he made the decision of leaving Landon Donovan off the team. He's been an icon for the Americans for a while. Good decision, bad decision. Okay, but they do have the home country advantage, though.
They
do. That does play a factor.
They do. I think Brazil will win the tournament. I think Brazil's my favorite to win the tournament, but I hope Mexico can beat them in the first round.
We'll have to see how El Tri does in that. All right, let's talk about the opening games for both teams. In your estimation, how important are these games for them, for their chances to get to the elimination round?
Preparing for our offense is a nightmare for defenses.
Year in and year out, Coach Rhett Stallworth and the Yuma Catholic Shamrocks make the most of the talent they put on the field. Last season alone, the Rocks' wide-open offensive attack amassed close to 5,000 yards and more than 60 touchdowns against opposing defenses. This fall, YC has to fill in the ground game void made by the departure of graduating tailback Cody Haslett.
Our offense is so multiple that we just have to tweak a couple of things every year that help us to draw from the talent that we do have. And we're going to utilize the talent that we do have, which means we're probably going to throw the ball a lot more this year.
Returning junior Jagan Cleary was a big reason why the Rocks went deep in the 2012 Division V playoffs. This year, they'll need him to take a bigger role behind center.
If we can get him to the point that we want him to be, it'll almost be like having a coach on the field while we're calling the offense, and that'll be good. He'll have the ability to make some checks and some adjustments and get us the right play at the right time.
Like the Rocks offense, their defense returns 5 starters, including Moises Bersenis, who coaches are counting on to become a focal leader in the unit's front 7. Even though the team has depth concerns in the trenches, the instilled belief of high expectations drives the players to keep striving for the ultimate goal, another championship.
Program works, it's been proven in the past. Like, he knows how to coach us. He has a great coaching staff. We all have great coaches.
Here, I'm proving that I could be the best player, I can be a leader, and they teach us every day never to give up and just find a way to finish.
Every year, it's a given that we have prep athletes from this area that move on to play at either a junior college or a 4-year institution. But Imperial High School earlier today, 3 of the Tigers' offensive weapons have sealed their fates with their chosen future programs. CIF San Diego section record holder Royce Freeman has officially signed on, no surprise, with Division I power Oregon. Senior quarterback Chris Carter will join up with Army next fall. Meanwhile, offensive lineman standout Evan Pumphrey signed on with Arizona Christian University. For Freeman and Carter, today's signing event may go down as one of the biggest moments in their lives. Well, from the collegiates to the preps, the Brawley Wildcats have stormed through the IVL, 2 games away from finishing the season unbeaten in the league with the league title already in the bag. They pay a visit last night to last year's league champs in what would be a heated battle. To Southwest High School we go. Wildcats coach Philip Fennell looking on, as well as Eagles coach Lisa Henshaw. Brawley already up a set. The Wildcats' Jasmine Jones right here about to get stuffed. Yeah, by Taylor Ross of the Wildcats. And Southwest would be fighting all night long. Brawley setting up. Kiana Brass Knuckles gets a nice dig, and then Alessandra Marquez gets the blocking treatment by Caitlin Williams. Eagles would pull ahead, but then the Wildcats would heat up. Look at the serve by Mia Adams, showing us how an ace is done. Well done indeed. More Wildcats this time. Jasmine Jones powers this kill past the opposition, and Brawley would leave Southwest with a sweep, but they would have to earn it. 25-23, 25-22.